Tra, tra. There you go. What up, stream? How's it going? Got to adjust the mic. Hope you're doing great. Finally get started. Have some stuff planned for today. Let's take a look. Quick recap. I guess, first of all, let's sit down and chat. Real quick. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a blessed day. Whoever's showing up. Get ready. We're about to go through some code. I'm going to keep working on my app. I hope if you have something going on, you work on it too. Or if you just want to watch. This whole thing is for us to just be consistent and work on our projects, man. Because we gotta do something. We have to, right? But yeah. So hope you're having a blessed day. Hope you're having a good day. Let's get started. Have low energy today, so the coffee's gonna come in handy. Music ready, heavy, and I'm ready to go too. So let's hit this up here real quick. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, my phone is done. All right. So what we got today going on? All right, the plan for today. Man, I haven't really posted to Twitter or Reddit in any of my streams. I probably should be doing that more often, but what else? What's the plan for today? The plan for today is, right now I have a picker screen, which I don't know, why is it not here? But okay, I basically have a picker that looks actually, and I need to pull that up actually. So let me pull it up. Sorry, one sec. It's right here in Easy Recipe. Then we have some inspiration here. Something like this. This one looks nicer than mine, but there's that one. There's these. I like the done here in the top right. I think that's how I wanted to do it initially, instead of like this. I don't know. We'll see. But basically, I have this picker, which is something like this. But I need to figure out how to get it to work for it to be generic. Because right now, it's not generic at all. Right now, I'm passing in a list of strings. So if it be like for the prep time or if it's the servants, it's just a list of strings. And these list of strings doesn't really like reflect, all my pickers. So I need to make it a little bit more dynamic so I can take in any type. I don't know. I'm losing my track when I'm talking because I'm all in my head. So what I need to do is just code this stuff out. Here, this is what we're going to do. I started doing some pre-work to try to make this generic. But I'm not having any luck right now. Let's think about this real quick now. What I'm trying to do here. I need to provide it, right? Yeah, let's see if we can. Okay, let's just think about this out loud. Oh, no. What did it go down? So let's see this one here. So we provided a list of type T. Whenever I click on something, some validation needs to occur, right? And that needs to occur on the end of that, on the person that invokes this actual model sheet. So I like that the pass in, instead of 0, the pass in this like that dash like that. That makes me think that this is perhaps a list of string here. Maybe this picker needs to take a specific type, and that type will hold the actual data, and it will hold the string representation of it. But what if I have, in the scenario where I have multiple, right? If I have 2 like this, is it a list of lists? But it needs to be ordered, right? It needs to be ordered. Because I can get this out of order somehow. I could do that by order. I can give it an index. Okay. So it could be a generic type. No, not a generic type. It could be a specific picker field type that will contain the data that's going to be generic. And then it will have a string representation, right? Because for instance, this could have 0, but the string representation is 0 hours, right? So if that's the case, then we need to figure out if it makes sense to introduce this brand new type, or can we proceed with string representation? I think I'm overthinking it here. I just need to get this ball rolling. So let me go back to my server and info screen. Let's start with this. So this is the screen that basically contains buttons that we can click that will launch the picker fields, right? So in this picker field here, this is the one that, okay, set servants, right? That's what we're gonna see in the field that we can click to then launch the modal bottom sheet. But this is not the actual data, this is just a string representation. The data is this list of values that we're passing in, which right now are just strings, but we're thinking about making this a little bit more generic. Okay, so let's think about this. If we want this to be a generic, right, so this could be a list of type T's. When we select it, we're not gonna bring back a string. As you can see here, there's a string. Now, let me zoom this a little bit though. I always forget how to zoom in. Oh shit. Oh my gosh, I can't type. Okay. Is it this button? No, it's not that button. How do you zoom in? I keep forgetting the command. Oh my gosh. Can I just do this? Oh, there we go. There we go. That's much better. All right, cool. Does it affect all of them though? It does not affect all of them. Hijo de la gran madre. Where's the? I need to change the fonts because I can't see much. Editor, where are you? Editor font. There you go. Let's put this up to like 20. I think that might be better. Cool. All right. So this is my picker field, right? The return type of this on data selected, we want it to be the same type of the data that we pass in. But how do we handle that for multiple data types? Right? What if because this is a list of lists, I guess we can assume that it's ordered, right? And then whoever's receiving it here is making some assumptions. Okay, if that's the case, we need to go back and start. Let's go into the picker field here. We need to first do this. Remember picker state here. This guy, remember picker state, but of type T. We don't know what this type might be. Okay, what was this giving me an issue now when I was trying to build? Let me, error type, picker state does not take parameters. Does not take parameters. Okay, well, who's using it with parameters? Oh, do I not need to pass this in here? What's going on here? Require list of, oh no, this is, yeah. This needs to be, this is value, remember data, and data is a list. It needs to be a list of T's, right? Okay. All right, so I don't understand what's going on here now. Error picker state does not take parameters. Okay, but where am I providing you with parameters? Let me clean this real quick. And then we can go launch it again and see what happens. If it throws the same error, then definitely know something on my end with generics. Oh man, cafecito pega durito. None of the following functions can be called with the arguments applied. Okay, for now, I just want to see compile, like just compile. We can figure something out in the future. What's the path of this file? What file is this? This is the picker. Which makes sense here because I think this get item. Yeah, this get item we don't know. We don't know. Okay, dope. So basically, what we're trying to say, right? So let me go back. Let me back a little bit to my server info screen. Right, the server info screen has the picker field. Right, the picker field is what we've seen here that says portions and how many people can this recipe feed. All of this here, this whole row, is part of this picker field. Now we're saying, hey, picker field, your input text right now is set servants. That's why we say set servants up here. Whenever we actually select a servant, we'll have that information and then we'll change the text here in this screen. But for now, since we're trying to make all of this generic, we're saying, I'm going to give you the list of datas that you can display in your modal bottom sheet. And that comes in this list of values. Right now it's a string, but we want this to be generic, right? So that's a list of T. This is a list of string and list of string. Okay. On data selected, we're going to say this potentially can be a list of T, right? I don't know. Yeah, for now, I guess we can leave it like this because it's gonna cause me issues if I don't have it as a list of T's later on. I don't like the song at all. I don't know who the hell is singing. Let me just put some. Leave it there for now. Oh, I know who I'm gonna put really quick. These guys go hard. I've been listening to them lately. Okay, cool, chilling, and now we can get to it. All right. So, the values, right? This is what we're passing in. The data. Sorry, this data, yeah, is the values here, and we pass that along to our picker. Our picker is the one that actually displays the modal bottom sheet. So, all right, that's a list of this. Okay. So we pass it along for it to be displayed. But when it actually gets clicked, the button that says done here, we need to figure this piece out here. Selected item. No, we're going to use selected items here. So, right? Because here, the selected items is the new one we're going to use. So here we're going to say state that selected items equal map that values. I said to list. It's a map. So no, we want to do, oh yeah, we can just say map. Yeah, we can say map, or no, it should just be entries, no? Entries. Okay, values that to list. Yeah, I think it's right. Okay, dope. So now we're gonna have the selected items contain our selected list of items that we provided, right, from the picker. So now we need to figure out, right, because at this point you've been picked. Now we need to figure out this text here, because when we say text, because this get item is of, we don't know what this could be, right? Because this is of type T. So if items, because we're passing in the data here, we're assuming that this items here is actually a list of string, but it's not, right? It's not. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to do another wrapper on top of this crap. Now I think about it, I am gonna have to introduce a new wrapper. For now, it's okay. I'll just hard code this toString here, and it shouldn't fail. But I need to come back and change this. Actually, let me set it to do. Oh shit. Yeah, I know. You're not gonna be your list now of stuff. Yeah. For now, I'm not gonna do anything to when it's selected. Let's just have it compile. And let me set that to do in the other side of things. Oh, what's in the picker field? Sorry, in the picker. To do should not call to string. All right. Okay. So, see the toString works. I said I'm not doing anything yet with the return of the data, so I know that piece is not going to work, but I wanted to verify that these work, and they do, right? They launch, see the toString works, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, okay, this might not be the right approach to force it to toString, right? Because instead of it being like type T, it probably should be, like a class like picker input data, and then this will have the value to be of type T, and then you have like it'd be like that, and then we could have like a value val name, I guess, and then this would be a string, and then that way we can pass in, for instance, we'll pass in for 0 hours, we'll pass in the value to be 0, but the name will be 0 hours. So then we'll display 0 hours, but when you actually click on it and hit done, we'll return 0 instead of 0 hours. Problem with this is this needs to be converted for translation purposes. This needs to be a resource string eventually. Some I need to do that later, but I'm not gonna focus on that right now. That's just too much of a refactor, I feel like, effort right now. So I don't like this music. Not right now. There you go. This is more like them. There you go. All right. Namorar. Let's get this down. All right. Let's see here. So I have the picker. It's already been displayed. Now let's go back and do when it's actually selected. What do we do? So we know we need to handle, right? It's a list of string. In the scenario for the servant size, I know it's only ever going to be one list, right? One entry. So I could probably do I could still do this, but I could do that first. That first. It's kind of like ugly, but yeah, that's what it's gonna work. And then here for this one, we need to be a little bit more elaborate. Actually, how do I want to do this for now? Oh man, to do. We should introduce a picker input data type that encapsulates the data value and its string resource string representation string and its resource string representation so it can be used when displayed in the picker modal sheet. Yeah. So I need to do this later on. I'm not going to do it right now. So for now, I'm just going to hard code the validation checking on my time. So let's see here. And I'm going to have 2, right? So I'm going to say val hours equals it.first, val minutes equals it.second. There's not it.second. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna hard code this. As much as I don't like to, we're gonna hard code this. We know the order of the data. So hour minutes, and then here we're gonna strip out the hour and minutes, right? And we're gonna pass. What do we pass back here? Oh, these are strings here, huh? I don't know what I want to do with it now. For now, I'm gonna leave it as a string, and I'm just gonna join these. Yeah, I'm just gonna join these. For now, I'm just gonna join all of this stuff like that. And eventually, whenever I introduce a new data type, I'll be able to be a little better, I guess, in my checking. A little bit more, I don't know, safer, because this is very, bro, I'm not feeling this music right now. Give me some, I need some, you know what? See, I don't want none of that. Quiero algo, pero, like, pick me up, bro. Let's see, the museo. Let's start with the museo. My bad. I need music to function. If I don't have music, I can't function. Just like that. I need to be like hyped up in it. Because if I'm not, then I feel like my energy just stays low and then I fall asleep. Pasa el tiempo y yo sigo aquí. Traiciona. All right, let's get it now. Y yo sigo aquí. This should work. I don't like it's hard coded to a string. Por más dinero, por más mujeres. All right, let's see here. Oh, it's 0, so we didn't do anything there. Por más dinero, por más mujeres. Por nosotros se muere. No se detiene. Un nene, Y yo, con mi Dios, siempre estoy agradecido. Y he vivido. So in this scenario, we don't want to show anything. And basically, if it's 0, we don't want to show it for the hours. Yeah, we can do it like that. Okay, I'm just gonna write an extension method here. Private list a string that extract time, right? It's just gonna be back a string. And what we're gonna do here is we know this. Oops, forgot the phone. Y no lo veo. Hey, tú dices que mete cabrón. Ya vi que eres un amor. Hey, y mi por día. Goal. So if hours contains 0, we don't need to add it, right? If it contains 0, then we want to return just the minutes, right? Otherwise, then we want to return this stuff, the hours and minutes. Right, so then we can just do here. Miro las estrellas, it that extract time, right? It's that extract time. Siempre andamos con museo, la vida del museo. Porque la calle está que pela. Hit that extract time, homie. All right, this should work now. Oh shit. I have bugs, man. Hey. Oops, 0 minutes. If it's 0 minutes, then we don't want anything either. Since we're here, I guess I can control it too, right? So else if minutes. So if it contains 0, it's gonna hit this. But what if minutes also 0? Okay. So we know that this here. Now we need to double check in the minutes, I guess. If minutes that contains 0, then we don't even want to bring it out, right? Instead, we want to call set time. And then else here. Is this what we want? So if it contains 0, and this also contains 0, then call set time. Otherwise, we return the minutes. If this does not contain 0, then we don't care, we just display it. Yeah, that should work. Gente. Alright, so let's check on this. 1 minute. It starts at 0 minutes too. Probably should start at 1 minute. Nope. Is it launching twice? Huh. That's interesting. There's a weird bug going on there. Okay. Well, this looks fine for the most part. I mean, it'd just be nice if we could match the existing text. So like in the picker field here, we have this input text. So we can use the input text to check when we pass in the values. We can give it an initial state. What's the start index? But we have to get the start index for each one. I don't think we're passing this anywhere. Oh, this is always starting with 0, I see. Man, okay, I'm not down with these music, man. La verdad, pero no quiero nada de esto. Alright, here you go. This one go hard. This one does go hard. Alright. I'm not gonna worry about the index right now. Because I know it's gonna be a can of worms if I try to. For now, I'm thinking here. This has, okay, I think we're kind of done with this section here then. I just hate that it's, well, it's not the string now, right? Everything is now a little bit Yeah, everything's a little bit now generic. So like the picker here takes in, yeah, list of T. All of this is, yeah, okay. We don't need this anymore. So this is generic. Now we just need to not pass it in a string. And we can try that out right now, I guess, with this one. We can just do like this. Right? That should work. Crossing fingers, crossing fingers. There you go, though. Hell yeah. Alright, so that's a proof and thing that it takes you something generic, right? I passed it in just now, like a list of int versus a list of strings, and it was able to appropriately handle that. So that's dope. Dope. I think I'm gonna leave it like this in the meantime. This works. I'm not gonna make rest time required here. This is false. Yeah. This doesn't need to. Prep time doesn't need to be either. So let's Hondo. Okay, this should good. So now the only ones I need to really worry about this screen, as far as like what will give my validation to go next, is this. Make sure the set service and the cook time has data. Which is this one here. So whenever this is done, so if servant size does not equal null, that is not null or empty, is null or empty, that not, oops, oh my gosh, that not, right? So if it's not null or empty, and cook time is null or empty, that not, right? So if we have a serving size and we have a cook time, then we can then go ahead and say on next, and we're gonna pass in everything that we collect from the screen, which is serving size, prep time. This is in minutes. So I need to parse this, huh? Okay, let's make another extension method here. I don't like these extension methods because it's from string. We really need to get it down to a type, because once I have it into type and bring that type back, it makes it easier for me to just avoid these conversions on the UI layer. Extract time in minutes. No, just convert to minutes. There you go. And this should be int. So then there's several chances. Okay, so if this that contains hours, right? Because now if I'm checking on a string like this, what's gonna happen now is that oh my gosh, if I'll have like translations, right? Translations eventually, it can be English, Spanish, French, Chinese, whatever it might be. If I'm checking against this hard-coded string, it's not going to work if I'm like using the app in France or with a French language or with Spanish, right? Because I'm checking for hours, not for horas, or however you say it in French. So I really don't, I don't like this approach. Does it make sense to invest time into figuring this piece out right now? No, it doesn't. And you know what I'm gonna use? I'm gonna use ChatGPT real quick. Write me a Kotlin regex matcher to detect numbers in a string. So let's see here, regex tester. So for instance, mine is 1 hour 2 minutes, right? So what is this here? What if this is 20? So 2 matches, okay, that's good. Okay, I like this then. If that works, just use this. What song is this? All right, let's see here. Now we want to, right, this, that. No, I want to get the values from it. So how do I get the values out of it? Numbers, add value, match value. I can do this here. All right, so here, no, I don't want a list of strings. Oh, we're converting to minutes. So yeah, okay, this is fine. Private. So then I can say, okay, this is a string, right? I can say find numbers, give it this, right? And then we're gonna map this, right? Because now we have a list of the numbers. No, so what I want to do here is then do val numbers. And then here, because we already know the order of this, right? We know that numbers, the first one is gonna be the hours, the second one is gonna be the minutes. So if numbers that size greater than 1, right? That means it has at least 2, and if it has 2, we know we have hours and minutes. So then that means we need to take the first number, well, hour in minutes equals the numbers at first. We're gonna just do like this, times to int, because this is a string. And actually what I'll do here is I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna map it right here, it to int. Just, yeah. That way those can map, and the numbers is times 60, right? Because there's 60 seconds in an hour, in 60 minutes in an hour. And then this is gonna be, we're gonna return the hour minutes plus the second one, which we know are gonna be the actual minutes. Okay, so that's if the size is greater than 1. That's in the case we have like this, 99 hours, 0 minutes. So this would be 99 times 60, which will give me whatever, plus the 0 is going to give us that number in minutes. The other scenario would be where this is 0 and we only have 58 minutes, for instance. Right, so in that case, oops, we just want to return the first one, right? Which is going to be numbers at first. That's it. I think this will work. So then here I do serving size that convert to minutes. And you know, actually, I'm gonna put this like that. And if this is null, then we're gonna return a 0. Yeah, I think that works. Convert to minutes. Rest time that convert to minutes. Serving size, I already have it. Oh, I don't want to convert this to minutes. This is already to int, I guess. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I like all of this. I'm missing the cook time. That convert. There you go. Okay, this should work. Now when I call on next to this, then we need to go to a new screen, which is going to be let's see here. Right, because in here kind of have that, kind of have this. Now we're gonna have to add ingredients. Oh man. I don't know if I'm gonna add this one yet. I'm just gonna add like the shell to this one and the shell to the next one because they're kind of the same. This is when you're actually trying to create a step. Yeah, this one is gonna be a whole big old scenario. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just gonna add the shells for these two. So add ingredient, add step, right? So basic info, server info, then here's this data class. It's gonna give me ingredients, add ingredient screen. Yeah, no, this is not the actual add ingredient screen. That's the add ingredient screen. But here is, yeah, just ingredients. And then here we're gonna say, okay, it's gonna have a list of the ingredients. This is probably gonna be a list of what? For now, I'm gonna make a list of string. That might be okay. And then server info ingredients list. So I'm gonna call it, and then step list, steps, right? And this is gonna have to be like its own data model and all that shit. And then here we're gonna have to add all of the rest. I'm gonna need two. Let's see here. Oh yeah. I am not feeling this music today, man. I want just, yeah, like, I just want some chill music, like. Nope, this ain't me. No. Okay, I need something. Come on, give me. Hit me. What do I want? Eladio Carrion. He never fails for me. 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 I'm about to get it now. Alright. Ingredients list. Let's get it. Next wizard step. A. There you go. What does it say here? A recipe would be known without ingredients. Let's use ChatGPT real quick. Say, hey, write me a small message as if a grandma were asking you to fill out a form that laid out the ingredients for your recipe. I don't know if this is gonna make sense. That's too long. Make it at most 2 sentences. Levi. Don't ask for it. Make a statement. No, you are not trying to try the recipe. You are trying to just gather information. Okay, let's see. Delicious. Would you be so kind to share ingredients to me, my dear? Be a list of perfectly loved. Oh my gosh. Here's an example. Let's see if I give it this example, what it's gonna say. Young Rich Mbappe. A recipe would be nothing without, oh my gosh, the ingredients. What goes? Oh man. Allergies. Gotta love him. Oh man. It would be nothing but ingredients. What goes in your. Why you gotta go with these? Oh my gosh. You're failing me, bro. There you go. Houston. The Houston. Houston. Bon, it's young Wacket. Houston. Houston. Neutron. Y yo. Hey. I'm alérgico. No jugamos con Federico. Federico. Yeah, I need to fix the color. I forgot the colors on that one. Okay. Houston. Well, I mean, Houston. Button. Don. Lopiton. Don. Houston. De cartón. Y hey. Llámese Rico. 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 Hey. No, Rico. Fío. Mío. Hey. Mío. No me ha nacido. Nombre me tengo que ver. Sido yo en el poder. Volver. En ver. This is interesting. I feel like I could have an extension function that encapsulates these specific things. Like I can say, yeah, I could probably have like a servant info state, maybe. That would probably like, bro, look at this guy. What do you mean, what kind of nerd stuff is this? No hate. What's up, bro? Don't hate though. And let's say, yeah, I might need to extract this. To do extract into a command method. I have so many things I want to clean up here. Man, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Private fun servant info state. But I wonder if we can infer some of this on here. Yeah, I don't know. It could be like this. Server info state, and then I can just do the same thing here. Okay, for now we're gonna leave it like this. The more I come through them, then I'll extract them more. So this should work going to the ingredient screen. Well, the ingredient screen is not gonna actually look, yeah, because I don't have it here. Because yeah, I don't know what to do here on next. I probably could call it on next here. But then I need to also handle it here. Yeah, this is the one that probably won't work. But for now, I'm gonna put a text and it's gonna say ingredients list. Probalo. Ya sea o. No la de Gaby. Grabó. La de H. Nunca rebaló. Dime que te habló. Yo sigo fly como el vuelo. Mírame hielo. Drip fly como cielo. Too much math. Not a lot of math, bro. It's just it's logic. It's like, think about it, right? When you're trying to go eat something, you're like, okay, if I'm gonna make eggs, I need to take the egg out of the fridge. I need to walk to the stove. I need to crack the egg. I need to throw the egg in the pot. I need to throw away the shell. All of these little things we don't think about. We just do it. But a computer don't know. So you just gotta be very descriptive of what every single thing you're trying to do. And that's the premise of logic of programming. So math can be in there, doesn't really need to be. Como vivir mi vida, hielo en mi cuello, congelado. Hey, no, else I need a wind block. Doble tanda, can't navigate back. Yeah, all of these are true. So I think everything else except the first one would be true. came back. El micrófono tiemblan. El primero que rapea con el visa. Hey. La Lisa. Boleta mano. Esa de risa. ¿Dónde la H que está en mi camisa? Okay, if I hit next here, why is it not going yet? Oh, do I have any condition? Yeah. So see here, it's not going next because these two are null or empty. So if I set this 99 and I set the cook time, it should go next. Hi, como celo. Hey. All right. Hit back, it should go back. Yes. Next. The animation is weird. But yeah, that works. Let me fix the animation real quick though. That's here, right? Navigate back. Yeah, this navigate back needs to be set. It's being set somewhere on back press. And navigate back. Yeah. This logic here is gonna be interesting. Who sets this to false? It's because I'm missing this here. I think I need to set this to true here. So I think this should be true regardless. Only if you navigate forward, actually. Ah, dang it. I don't like this pattern. I don't know. Don't want to hear this. Let's see this now. So we set the portions. Hit next. Oh, this is wrong. No, it's right here. Yeah. Okay, back icon. If navigate can navigate back, which is it only in the first info? I mean, we don't even need. Okay. When can I navigate back? I can always navigate back unless in the first screen, right? So yeah, this probably can just be. I don't even need a when block. When this does not equal this, you can navigate back. When you're not that, right? When you're not basic info, you can navigate back. But oh my gosh, on back praise. I don't. Okay, let me run this again. I need to verify something because now I'm a little bit confused. So I'm here. Okay. Next. Hit back. That works. Hit this back works. Okay. So the on back is being handled appropriately. What's not being handled appropriately is when I hit next, it's animating wrong. So when I hit next, navigate back is true, which is true here at this point. So all these needs to be false. Why am I changing this? This shouldn't be navigate back. This is navigating back. Is what it needs to be called. That's throwing me off. Navigating back. So if I'm navigating back, now it makes more sense for this here. If I'm navigating back, that means I want the width. Yeah, I want it to slide in. Because if I'm navigating right, if I'm navigating forward, there's a screen here. This is the actual screen that we're seeing. The screen that we see go this way, like it slides out in. This one slides in from the width of the screen, go this way. This one slides out if we're navigating forward, right? This width go negative, so go off the screen like this. So if we're navigating back, right, then we have the screen going to this one. We want this slide in. We want this width to be fully on the screen. So we want it to push to the right. So that we want it to be here. If we're navigating back, oh, the start of where we're sliding in. So that's the negative width. Okay, that makes sense. And this one is gonna slide all the way there. Okay, yeah, this should work. But when this comes in, this change, right? And if this changes, away Camille. Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, follow viewers, chatbots. The price is lower than any competitor. Hey, appreciate whatever the message and the marketing, but no, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for me to just work on my project and spend some time for me to learn. I'm not doing this so I can make money or anything like that. I mean, I wish I could make money off of this, don't get me wrong, but I'm not trying to pay for anything because I don't know how that works, and that's not how I'm trying to grow. It's made me think that I could encapsulate a bunch of this stuff too. So many things. Let me put a to do here. Should we encapsulate all of this into a UI state? Take a look. Bro, I'm not feeling any of these songs, man. Okay. Picker. Look at picker state, yeah. Okay. So then this one here, navigating back false, right? That's what I'm taking a look at right here. Now, there we go. Padre tiempo, necesito un favor. It's a... Dice... Padre tiempo, necesito un favor. This is why I crashed. I want to go back to the ingredients list here. So for now, there's gonna be a yeah, this song go hard. Eh. Voy. Sepa dónde voy. Para dónde voy. 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 yo. 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 Tiempo. Hey. Alright, dope. So that's ready here. No. So now the back shouldn't crash when I do this whole thing. Navigating to next screen. From here, this one we don't know yet what to do. So I think this should work now as far as like seeing the transition back from the steps list screen and the ingredient screen. So dope. Next. Yep. You can see the bars are working. Dope. Hell yeah. All right. Next. Okay. All right. So I want to just introduce this here. Federación. All right, so I think I'm at a good spot to commit here. I think that will handle this piece. And it will also handle, you know, knowing these other screens that we need to handle. Yeah. Hey. Okay, that's dope. Let me commit this then. Hey. Hablar. Hey. En favor. That's deleted. Colors. I'm not gonna change those yet. Details. No. Word text. Code text. Those steps. All right, this one, I think at this point, I'll be able to, okay, now I might need a bunch of this here actually. This, there's the import here and the oh, I don't need this image retrieve stuff here. I did this one already. That's being handled. This is import. Okay, yeah, we need to add this one. What about this view state? Yes. We need to add that. Gladiador. No, we don't need this at all. Sol. Model. Oh, yeah, we don't need this here. This is the input picker field. Yeah, I need to fix this. Right? Yeah. I need to fix this. That's this here. Oh, this one, I don't know about that. Picker does need to be changed because we made this generic. That's right. Yeah. Okay, and picker field. Yeah, this worked for us too. Hold on, when I hide this, open bottom sheet is false. Yeah, we want this actually. Yeah. And so server and info. Yeah, we did do all of this stuff that we needed to do. wizard step field will also fix this stuff, but I need to change the color because right now it's green. I'll change it back to red for now. Though overall, we need to change those colors anyways to like something that actually matches our brand. So what I'm gonna call this? What all I did here? Navigation. I guess check validation check for picker data, which enables going to the next screen. Provide placeholder screens for placeholders for the ingredients list and ingredients and steps screen. This is good for now. Hey, bro. Hey. No, yo, hey. No, bro. All right. All right, so here we go. We are at this spot now. Ingredient screen. Change how import works. Potential from a dashboard setting. When toggling, yeah, this is a much bigger change that I don't know if I can do it right now. Actually, now might be a good time to check it out, because if I wait to change this after I finish the edit screen, then that means I might not see the early problems that might happen with it. Now that I have at least 2 screens, I should be able to populate at least the name, the photo, and this information. And that's gonna be a key thing. Like how do we load a recipe data? I don't know that right now. Like there's no way for me to do that right now. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Change how import works. Potential from a dashboard setting. When toggled on, skip editing and imports. When toggled off, forced to go through editing import. Okay. Okay. I can have this toggle be programmatically, right? So let me go take a look at how the web looks. Right, so for those of you that don't know, the import is when you go into this import tab and you search, let's say, for pizza. You can then like go into one of these and then hit this button and it will import it into the app. But what do we do when we hit this button? Like, should a toast show up that says, hey, I'm importing, right? Or should it say, should like a full screen pops up that has a spinner, a big old spinner that's trying to import? I guess that depends on the toggle, right? But the import stuff should occur before actually getting to this view model recipe. I don't know how I want to handle this. Because let me think about this here. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to reuse my edit screens to support importing. Now, I already have logic to download files from the internet. I have all of that logic done. It would actually, this here, fetch receipt by URL. This will actually give me back a recipe, right? So I can use that recipe to then populate my edit recipe screen. But I guess it depends on how I want to handle that, right? Like, should this be like fetching this from the database? Like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Like, this is harder than I think. I'm so bad at UX. So if I'm on this screen and I have a setting, let's say I have a toggle setting that says, hey, all right, let's not think about toggle setting. Let's think about the first experience that they have. Let's just say we're gonna force them to go edit whatever's coming in before actually saving. If that's the case, then whenever they hit that button, it should show a loading screen. Maybe like a full screen with a load in. Once it loads, it will then go into the edit recipes screen. And if that's the case, I might want to handle that. I could handle it on a different place and then pass that along to the screen. The problem is this screen either requires an ID to fetch it from our database, or it would try to download it on its own here. But I want this piece here to be done by somebody else. Y si salimos, saben, y ya vivo. Yeah, how do I want to tackle this? This thing. I can probably handle it all here on this screen as I was previously, and then refactor it if I don't like the way it feels later on. It's just that now this screen here is gonna become quite big. Yeah, this is gonna be man, I don't know. Saben, ya vivo. Oh yeah, I remember this parser. Oh my gosh. This parser is something else. I couldn't make this a constant thing. Clock X out. Me pasa algo. Alright. So yeah, I forgot about that parser. I might have to do this fetching here then after all. If let's say in the future they have a toggle where it's not gonna be loaded in the screen, we'll have probably like a use case, which would be this guy. And this would try to fetch everything, get a recipe, and then immediately would try to save that recipe using the save recipe here, right? Because this takes in a recipe, right? And this kicks out a recipe if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it does. So I could probably have a use case that takes in these two use cases and then, yeah, saves it there. Maybe that should be the flow. We save it. We save it for now. Oh, man, but then we wouldn't know. Unless you want to like hold on to drafts. Oof. Oof. Hey. I like the song. Hey. Hold on. Hey. Okay. I'm thinking about this. I can combine the save recipe and the fetch recipe by URL. If I combine those two in its own use case, then I could save the recipe. Then whenever I get here, it's going to try to load that recipe. But then that means, what does it mean when we go here and I like do this here and I hit this exit? I would have to delete it, right? Hold up. Then I wouldn't know, right? Ah. No, gone. Hey. Check on. Kong. Man, he's going off on this song. I don't know which route to go. What's the benefits of doing it in a different screen? The benefits is that I can then encapsulate that in the import side of things. Then I could just pass along the recipe to the edit once it's done, which that feels more right. But what to do if the case of this fails, right? What if an import fails? We can show that it failed, right? But what if they decide they don't want to actually save it? They don't I guess yeah, because you can have a draft, right? Or can you have a draft? Yeah, how do I do that? How do I do that? How do I do that? I'm so freaking stuck in this decision. I'm stuck in this decision. What to do in the scenario where we have a draft recipe. We have a draft recipe that was like, right, we started to introduce a new recipe. We added the title and everything through. Right now we're kind of in draft mode, but if I hit X, does that mean the user just wants to like discard this recipe? If that's the case, that's okay. But how do we handle it when we're importing, right? If I save it before getting here, yeah, I can probably put it in a different table for now. I can have a duplicate of the recipe table. No, that won't do anything. I mean, I could enter a row, an entry row, mark it like being imported from web or something. Because we want to keep track of the URL one, but also yeah. I think I want to, yeah, we just assume that everything you import is just going to automatically save. Even though I say I have a toggle skip editing and imports, this just skips the editing, but it will automatically import. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. So it makes sense. Okay, so all right. I think I've came to a conclusion. Okay. Regardless if you're importing from the web, or regardless if you're going to go to the edit screen or not whenever importing from the web, we're still going to always save the recipe that was imported from the web. That way it makes it easier to separate the logic here in the edit screen, but also, the setting that I was talking about in the dashboard, that would just be saying that, hey, do you want to edit as soon as you finish importing, or do you want to just instead of do you want to edit every time you import, or do you want to just skip that and just assume whatever gets imported is good? I think I'm gonna go with that approach. Yo, Anak, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Long time no see. How you holding up? How's life? Got anything new going on? Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. That's great. That's what's up. What you got going on today? I'm over here struggling in Android development as usual. Let's see. I need to go to web. Yes, here's where I need to go. Marino. Okay, so here I'm gonna need. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to handle this. You've been good? Just chilling, watching some code today. I'm a little bit out of it this morning. I'm doing rebase my master repos. Oh, dope. I didn't know about rebase until like after my third job. That's the first company I went to that actually started using rebases. I'm doing rebase my remastered. You mean remastered? What does that mean when you say remastered? Bacano. How to explain this? Yeah, take your time. Explain it. Curious. Alright, here, whenever I click this on import click, yeah, but this on import click, we need to handle this here actually. Non pega. I want a full screen modal bottom sheet. Yeah. So I'm making my base Spring Boot project with all my customizations. Okay, so like, is it for like a template for your rest of your projects? Nuevo. Mi mujer. Llegó. Frío. Yellow. So if I need to make new projects, just call my project. Oh, cool. Yeah, so like a little template. That's dope. Are you? Oh, so it's a repo that has all of the templates for the stuff you need. That we just clone that repo and then start a brand new project. That's smart. I should do something like that too, but I have too many projects. I'm pretty sure I have a lot, but that I haven't done much. How many repos do I have? Yeah, I have 41 repositories. There is. Two. What was this one? Oh, I remember this. This was a project that we had going on. That's right. It's like a Spring initializer. That's dope, bro. Have I ever used Spring Boot? I have used Spring Boot in the past. I built some API services for a mobile app to consume, and it was using Spring Boot. But that was fairly shortly lived because I did use it for a little bit, like just doing a basic API using Spring Boot, but the follow-up job after that was how to deploy it into multiple servers. So I had to like jump into a Microsoft Azure suite to figure out how to do the DevOps, like spawning up the servers and like using the lambdas that they have and all of that crap to trigger this API that I was building. So my actual knowledge in Spring Boot is very limited. That project started off as being Spring Boot, but eventually went into DevOps. So I wasn't able to like fully flush it out. I want to use Ktor though. Have you used Ktor? So like, I kind of understand what Spring Boot does. Ktor. Here I said in the chat. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's okay. From my understanding, it's kind of like Spring Boot. Though Spring Boot has like so many years in the industry, right? So it has a lot of stuff fleshed out. But Ktor is Kotlin's version of basically doing web APIs. Me muero. Ay, cello. Cielo. Mellow. There's a scaffold that we can use. Scaffold, bottom sheet, jetpack pose. You actually using Kotlin and Spring Boot? Dope. Dope, man. Yeah, I was able to use Kotlin as well. I didn't expect it to work, but it did. It was pretty straightforward if you like. Modal bottom sheet. Full sheet. Full screen, huh? Hold on. Bottom sheet scaffold. How do we use this bottom sheet scaffold? Okay, here we go. Sheet content. Scaffold shape. So. Click. When they click it here, we say go to partially expanded. But we want this to... This is scaffold content. Then what is this sheet content here? Let me just... I'm gonna put this here in the import screen. Let's see what this looks like. So when we're here, we're search bar. Cien. Allo meu. Cabrón. Allo man. Let's just see what this looks like. Be right back. Oh, you liking Kotlin then? How do you like Kotlin with Spring Boot? Yeah, so it's great. That's good. That's dope, dude. Yeah, I really enjoyed Kotlin. Dang, they got Nyango Flow in this. Launch, gotta import this puppy too. All right, let's go. Now we gotta see how, I wanna see what this bottom sheet scaffold does. Swipe up to expand. Okay. Click to collapse. So, okay, the scaffold content, that's the top part here. That's this, right? And below it is gonna have this. This is the sheet content right here, which is this here. But for me, I want this to be fully hidden. And then when you tap on it, I want it to expand all the way to the top. But I want this to be actually over this screen here. So maybe the bottom sheet scaffold might not work for me. Because I want it to be a modal. I think I want it to be a modal. Yeah. Do I want it to be a modal, or do I want it to be in like just a toast? Easiest thing might be just a toast. And they say, hey, it's done. Click to continue. Interesting. Yeah, that might be the easiest way to go. Instead of a bottom sheet, I'll just probably put it like in a toast, and then once it's completed, hit click whatever, I'll be able to then actually launch the edit screen. Yeah, let me do it that way. Where do you work now? Oh, I work for Square. I don't know if you've heard of Square. Is the payment company. It takes credit card payments. You can use it from your phone. And we have like our own hardware too. If you're going to restaurants or retails, they usually have them as well. But yeah, that's where I work, KO. Okay, so when this import gets clicked, I need to go to VM and start an import job, which triggers a toast. Upon finishing the import, a new toast should appear that allows the user to launch when click to launch the edit screen flow, the edit flow for the newly imported recipe. Right, so that's kind of what I need to do now. All right. So how do we handle this? So first of all, let's create a view model here. I thought I had a view model at one point. I did, but I got rid of it. And I forget what's the pattern I'm using. Just web import view model, right? View model. You know, we're using daggers, or hilt rather. So let's just go ahead and add this here, because I know for a fact I am gonna need the saves recipe and fetch recipe by URL. I'm gonna need those two. So let's just go ahead and add those. I don't need these, just these two. And this is gonna, yeah, just gonna extend from the model, right? Okay. Fun on import, and then we're gonna have a URL string. Oops. And then here we're gonna copy over what I had in this recipe view model here, right? I had this, yeah, this whole import method. Actually, I can get all of this out of this. Oh. There we go. Launch. Gotta catch this if anything. Yeah, we need to figure this out here. Yeah, so this just needs to be a toast here, right? It's gonna be a toast. I need to introduce a new state. It's not gonna be any of this here, but I will need this. Actually, I might need a save recipe here. I already have a recipe. Can I just do this? Yeah. And this incomplete. Should do some stuff. Alright, I'll be right back. I have to check on something real quick. Just gonna send to the 10. Just give me a sec. I'll be right back. All right. Okay. I'm back. Let's keep going. Dude, all right. Here we are. Got a new set of energy boost. Let me stand up. Gonna get this going. Hey. Uh-huh. Hey. Dope. Alright. Lower it a little bit. Alright, what we want to do here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna handle this already differently, so I don't need that. I do want to print out if there's an error here. Right. So then here. Okay. Dope. So that here, once I have the recipe, then I know I have the recipe, and I need to notify Intos that recipe is loaded with ID. Right here is notify Intos that an error occurred. occurred. All right, so before any of this occurs, I'm gonna call this an import. What I'm gonna do first of all is I wanna know how an actual toast works. So instead of on import click here, I'm gonna call that back. What I'm gonna do actually here is I'm gonna say, actually, what happens when unimport gets clicked? When it gets clicked, hey, it says on import click, navigate to import. Navigate to import is recipe, which we're not gonna do this anymore, right? Actually, this is not gonna be called navigate to import. This is gonna be edit recipe, right? On edit recipe, click. Yeah, this is gonna be called on edit recipe click, because now I'm gonna save everything, and then once you actually click it, I'm gonna automatically save the recipe you imported from the URL. Then when you click on the toast that's gonna pop up, we're gonna say, all right, go ahead. Now you wanna edit the recipe that was just imported. So instead of navigate to import, it's just gonna be a navigate to edit, and we're gonna have this information. Yeah. Do you need something? Yeah, that's right here so you can hear me. Put on some music, this will make it hear. Huh? Doing what stuff? Well, do it. Put on something on so make you can hear every time you do it. And you know you can say the dog them right down the stairs. Will you have a way? Alright, make us know. Yeah, so here instead we're gonna navigate to edit. Because this that navigate edit, yeah, recipe. Oh my gosh, yeah. Recipe edit. Okay, 1L for now. Because it's gonna be it actually. Because I'm gonna send it the ID and the nav options. What nav options I'm gonna want here? Single top, false. I don't know how I'm gonna want this nav options actually. Okay, I'll figure this. Ooh. Yeah, because I'm navigating to edit, but I need it to like. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure this out later on. But for now, this will work. I'm gonna set it to do here. To do should. How is this? I don't know. I can figure that out later. What I need to do though is I need to modify the import screen here for this to be a long instead. And this is gonna be, instead of on import, is gonna be on edit. On edit recipe. Wait. Right. We'll figure that out later on here. This instead, view model, because we're gonna have this view model here. View model, and it's gonna be a web import view model, and we're gonna default this to a hilt view model, right? So then we're gonna say view model dot on import, and we're gonna give it the URL here. Right, so, and if whatever I'm doing right now doesn't make sense, please ask, because I tend to just go all, I think, to make things more complicated than it should be, until people ask me questions and help me clarify it, and it makes more sense. But basically right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to have this import screen, which let me see if I can run it real quick so we can see how it actually looks. Oh yeah, I need to change this real quick. This needs to be, oh, this, sorry. Yeah, this guy here needs to be long. Okay. maybe we get a good look at what this should look like, which is when you go to import, I crash. Hater. Can I create an instance of, why not? Oh, it's because of this here. Shoot. Well, how does the edit screen do it? Edit navigation, yeah, here. Does he takes the view model? Do I need to build it first? Web import view model. Oh, it's because I'm missing the help view model. That's why. All right, now it should build. Now it shouldn't crash when it runs. All right, so here, right, we search. When they hit this actual button here, you go to here and you hit this button. What's gonna happen is it's gonna hit. When you hit that button here, down here at the bottom, we're gonna hit this this block right here, right? We're gonna check if the URL exists. If it exists, we're gonna say, okay, you know, when click here, that's the click method. We then say, okay, go ahead and try to import it via the view model, right? So this should go to the unimport here, and then we should see something somewhere. Can I view the database here? I thought there was a way to see the database. Let's see, database. I thought it was in the profiler. Where's the profiler button? No. No. Oh, it's Firebase. That's a layout inspector. No, none of this is what I want. App inspection is what I want here. Yeah, so I do have the inspector. So if I go to recipe here, right, there's a bunch. Okay, so the last one is 21 and it says test. So now if I go to an actual profile that I can search pizza, and then let's go into, let's say this one here. If I hit save and everything went okay, I should have a print here somewhere. If it failed, system out, there we go. Ingredient parser exception, failed to parse quantity 3/4. Ingredient parser. Whoa. Whoa. What's 3/4? That's 0.75, right? Oh, see. Yeah, like that. So now that should be handled. And this will grow over time. So, okay, now I'm going to the import part here. Pizza again. Okay, we hit here, let's hit save. Okay. On caught in promise, cannot property get item. Ah, man. How do I go about? Okay. We can double check the database here first real quick though. Yeah, there you go. Homemade pizza. Bam. So you got imported correctly, right? Cook time, total time, serving size, all of that. So then if I were to go to home, it's called homemade pizza, right? Should be the last one, homemade pizza. There we go. Here it is. If I hit edit, this is the piece that I need to figure out, right? Okay, almost there. Almost there. So now we know that this is working correctly. So we need to actually have a state that we can then output the different scenarios here. So let's take a look here. So we can introduce a new class. Let me see here. So class, let's start with this data class first, and then we can change it if anything. Web import view state, and then we're gonna hear the recipe ID. It's gonna be a long, and this is gonna be a no ID for now. Well, maybe. So basically here we know this is a loaded, actually this can be a sealed class, right? Because then I can have here a you can have an object here that's called importing. How do I want this to work? When you hit the save button, right? Hit the import click, that's gonna launch a state that is loading. Import in, right? And that could be an object. That should be okay, yeah. And then I can have imported with a recipe ID, right? This could be a data class. Recipe ID, and this could be a long here. But then we can have failed. Import failed. And then I can do the web, yeah, because I don't want to send a message from here, right? So if this is correct, then we're going to say, okay, the state that I have here, download. So it's going to be something like this. So if it's idle, I guess. And I can default this to how do I add that mutable state flow? Yeah, I didn't need to. Yeah, I didn't need to do all of this. Just like, why am I doing all of this when I don't need to? Web import view state that idle. All right, bro. Sounds good. Appreciate you chilling. So yeah, I need to leave here in a bit anyways. Oh man, I got a missed call. One second. hello. Hello. Dinero, ¿cómo te odio, man? Wait, te amo. Let's see, there's a good state here. I saw something the other day which I thought was pretty cool. I don't know if it'll work here. Shouldn't hardcode is the toast because it's not the view model's responsibility for that. I will. Cielo.
I love you.
Go ahead, baby. Alright, we're gonna restart this song because the song go hard. Alright, so I think I have this here. We're report the idle state. Do we need the idle state? Maybe. What's up?
I watched one episode of
Just one, but if I'm finished before that, we have to go start doing our stuff, right? Please close the door, baby. Still happy, young rich, Mbappe. I hear we're importing, right? I do need to inject the dispatcher eventually. But I have this here. Okay. So then now I need to collect this view as state, right? Levi, A. So something like this. Levi, A. You're not private. Oh, you're not supposed to be private, homie? There we go. Alright, so now we have a view state. Now with this view state, we can decide what to actually display, right? Because you're gonna need, yeah, so basically if, actually I can probably get all of this. Can I pull all of this out? web view, yeah, because this is all, okay. Yeah, so I can give it a different composable here. Private fun. Let's see, this could be, live templates. So just comp, tab, there you go. And this composable is called web, we'll call it web import. This web import, I guess, that works. And then we can have an on import click. No, this, yeah, on import click. On import click. This probably just gonna be something like this. A string, right? Because that's the URL. And then we're gonna pull all of this in here. No, hey. Okay. To do, go to VM, start import with triggers or toast. Okay. Upon finishing the import, a new toast should appear that allows the. Okay, yeah. I'll leave that until I finish it. And the current context is right here. Vacas. Right here. Vacas. Right, so this will handle just the web view for me portion, which is dope, right? So basically here I say if the view state does not equal idle, right? If it's idle, actually, we're gonna want to show the web import screen, and once it's click, we're gonna say view model on import. Right? Oh, no. Wrong one, homie. Go there. There you go. So otherwise, we're going to be showing the modal bottom sheet here. Harry Potter. Yo no fallo. Hey. Cramo en mi fili Harry Potter. Vamos a hacer esto como un motherfucker. Tú no sabes que siempre estés sober. Y yo siempre lo mato. Okay. And let's go full screen sheet state. I'm sure we can figure this out. So else we do a modal bottom sheet. Whoa, I keep seeing something outside, man. I need this open bottom sheet. I think I need this. No, I don't need this actually. Sheet state, I might need the sheet state. For now, I'm gonna take it out. Yes, we got opt-in. No value for, okay, we do need it on dismiss request. So when the dismiss occurs, what do we want here? I don't know what we want to do here. But actually, I don't want a modal bottom sheet. Not yet. No. Okay, I'm tripping. I always want this web import. The question is, when do I want this toast to show? And where do I want the toast to show? That's the big question. Let's see. Jetpack compose toast. Okay. Toast make test, that's it. So just, okay. So when, and we do view state, it will add remaining branches. So if it's idle, we don't do anything, right? Import failed, toast, that make text. We're gonna have the context here, right? Current context. Char sequence. Okay, so we now need a message here. Could not import the recipe. Please try a different URL. Okay. Int, and that would be, I guess, the length, the duration, right? You can make this length. Is it toast that length? Short, late, long? For now, I guess. So if it's imported, make custom toast with icon. Make standard toast with an icon to display using the specified looper. If looper is null, looper is used. Okay. Hey, me tiran hate. Pero eso no mal. Alright, so how do I make, I need a button in my toast, right? So let's see. That's the icon. Maybe I can give it a warning, right? Yeah, let's see here. Hold on. Make custom toast with icon. So loop char sequence, duration, and drawable icon. I'll worry about that later. But what I need to know is toast with onClick callback jetpack composing. Launch effect. Remodel toast message collect. Show. Show. Hold on. Click. I want a handle clicks. No. Button in toast. Jetpack compose. I need a button to toast. No, I want a button. I want a button, sir. Help me find the button. Jetpack compose, toast message. Okay, sure. I mean, can I provide my own custom UI? This doesn't help me. Yeah, I know how to just invoke the method. And then both. Sí, como jugo. Como lo jugo. Alright, see. Custom toast UI with button in Jetpack Compose. Custom toast in Android. There you go. Let's see here. Se va a formar con lo mío. This scaffolding shit again. Man, lo voy a quemar. Me tiran hate. Custom toast UI. Let's see here. Toasty error. What's this toasty? What's toasty? What's toasty? You can't show toasty and not tell me what toasty is. Oh, they're pulling in this thing. No. I don't want that. No. I want something where custom toast and Jetpack Compose. Snackbar. Okay, so what's a snackbar? Snackbar, Jetpack Compose. Oh my goodness. What's a snackbar? This is a snackbar. Okay, this is what I actually want. To implement snap, first must create a snackbar host. Oh, so I have this here then. That's in this scaffolding. Bro, okay. Let me just pull this back out for now. This is tripping me. It's fine. For now, I'll do view model that on import. Okay. So then this has the toast snackbar host. Okay, so Snackbar host is the one that I need to do based on the view state. Snackbar host. First create Snackbar host, which includes Snackbar host state property. Okay. I see. So we show the Snackbar. Requires a coroutine scope. Okay. I thought so. Remember coroutine scope. Okay, so I think I'm almost there with this toast. So what do I do with the Snackbar host? I need the state to this guy, show Snackbar. Okay, then we can do here, let's see, Snackbar host show Snackbar with the message, action label, action, duration, and fans. 10 trends. I see. So this is what we want right here. So we'll do this. Me. There. Uno de uno. De uno. All right. So whenever they click it, we do the import. And then we do here, actually, we can do a launch effect based on you can use this on the view state. When if view state does not equal, it's not, right? Is view model web import state that idle. So if it's not idle, then we actually want to do something, right? And actually, I'll just do this. It might make it easier to handle. Then I can extract it if I need. So if it's import failed here, right? I need to use a Snackbar host state to, no, I need to use the scope. All of this needs to be launched within the scope, right? Right here. And then here we're gonna say show Snackbar. And we're just gonna say message equals could center stands could not import the recipe URL. Please try a different URL. So let's try that when it fails. So when it's imported here, this is when we want to do this custom one here. Right here. When it's important here, yeah, I can just show a little message here, just says importing, ... Importing, ... And then here I had an issue with, right, I had an issue with something similar, which I need to then show a button to, oh my goodness, I lost my chain of thought. Okay. Dismiss, I don't need to do anything. But if it's action perform, I guess the reason this has to be, yeah, it's a suspend function. That's why. Okay. So if this gets clicked here, to do launch the edit screen, edit flow, right? If it's dismissed, I don't think we need to do anything. If anything, we can just change this to an if, right? If result is, and we can just that. Okay. Then we launch it, right? That's it we need. Okay. So, okay. So imported idle. What do we do in idle? Nothing. Here we do nothing. But here, if we're gonna do it in order. Let's go in order. Oh my gosh. There you go. So then here we need to do idle, imported failed, and then imported. All right, so here if it's imported, I need to show a different button. Action label. But how did this show? What kind of action does this show? Action label. I see. So it's just a label. So edit. Message. Recipe successful. Your recipe has been imported. It is now. Yeah, this might be good here. I think we can test this out now. So actually here I can do an edit recipe click. I know what the view state is here, right? Yep. Okay, and here. Val view state. Captured view state. We can use this one here. Boom. Okay, this might work now. And then if this works, I'm gonna say deuces. This is a good stopping point. So searcher, this should fail. Yeah, importing, nice. But then it needs to say, could not import recipe, please try a different URL. Okay. And we'll go in here, importing. Could not import a recipe. Let's take a look. Why can't we? System out. Actually, I need to output that here. I did print it out. Could not use import. No. Could not find element here. Could not parse JSON exception here. Oh yeah, this one makes sense, but this is not the one I'm trying to do. Is this one here? Client network socket timeout exception. Is this one here? Okay. Right, because this is tasty. It is. Wrong button. I need to handle the back handle here too. When you hit back, I have to, can I do web view that back? Go back. There is a go back. Okay. All right, so I need to handle the back button real quick. edit recipe screen. I handled it here, right? Backhander. Navigating back. If it's idle, we can go back. No. I need to figure this out. Where can I put this here? I'm gonna put it here. And back press. So when you press something, search bar and click on search. Okay, where's the search? Here. Where's the other search? There's two search. There's three places. Oh, this web import here is not the one I'm using. Okay. Well, here on search gets clicked. Yeah, we know you can go back, right? But then we gotta say here that you can navigate back equals true. So we're gonna have a remember here. Var can navigate back by remember mutable state of false. I think this works here. Then whenever they click search, can navigate back is true. So whenever you hit back, if this isn't an exit, right? But is there a way to continue to delegate it to continue? Enabled. Okay, so if can navigate back is true, I want it to go back, right? Which is web view that go back. Else we want to like do the normal path. I don't know how to do that. This is just a unit. How do I do this then? Back dispatcher. Add callback. Can I use this and I just tell it to go back here? What does this do? On back press dispatcher. Class that has a number that allows you to register a number press cover for random system. That's back to the dispatcher. Man, call back on back press true. Okay. So I can't use this. I don't know how to handle this yet. It's gonna be interesting how to handle this back. Shoot. Search pizza. This is a. If I hit back, there you go. That's what I want. But what happens when I'm here and I hit back again? See, I don't know. I guess here should exit. If I'm here, this exits. Okay, so I can probably, on this screen here, I can then have it like, I don't know. You might need to exit here. So, exit up. we probably need to exit the app here. To do. Exit. And then here, for you to be able to navigate back, we say can navigate back equal web view that can go back. Yeah, this should work for that piece. Now let's find one that actually can be imported. Let's see if this Snackbar works. Let's see here. Import piece. Okay. Importing, right? That's this one. Your recipe has been imported and is now ready to view. Edit. So when I hit this edit, hey, and it goes to the edit screen. And when I close this, it should go back to the import. Okay. Got it right. Exactly what I wanted to do. Dope. So then I can go, let's double check here. My database. I should see that one that I just imported. Let's see here. Recipe NTT. Homemade pizza, just added it. So let's just double check. Let's verify one last thing. So let's see, like say Caesar salad, right? So, okay, this is not supposed to be indefinite. We might want this to be, we can make it long then, I guess, because there's no exit, right? Or can you have like with dismiss action? Yeah, you can add the with dismiss action here. Dismiss shoot with dismiss action equals true, and that should be okay right here. Dope. Right. So let's try Caesar salad. Let's try that. Then let's just go trying to find this recipe. Let's see here. Actually, let me just run this. I want to see the exit button real quick, and then that'll be my stopping point for the day. Caesar salad. Okay. Go to the Caesar salad. Try to import it. Nice. You can exit. Edit it. Let's check the app inspection. Let's go back. Just exit. But where's my button here? It's gone. Why is my button gone? If URL value is not blank, which URL value? Remember URL. All right, where do we set this URL value? So if we go back, okay. So yeah, when we hit back, we're going to have to set the URL to empty. Yeah. Where's it right here? We'll view that. No, we're just going to set the URL here equals to empty string. Right? URL to load. So that should work here. All right, and then let's take a look here. Caesar salad recipe. Dope. We'll go home and we scroll to the bottom. Here's the Caesar salad recipe. Have the ingredients. We have cooking steps. We're getting there. Dope. Dope. I think this is gonna be it for me. I don't think I need this composable anymore. Boom, boom. And now I'm kind of handling all of the import on the import screen and not coupling this with the edit. edit screen, right? So then this edit screen, I can go into the view model, be like, hey, I'm never gonna fetch a recipe by URL. So let's take out that code. Is it this code? No, it's not this code. It's, I might need this later. I might need this too. Okay, but I got rid of this. I was using this ingredient parser for something else. I might need this actually, so I'm gonna keep that. Fetch recipe by ID, that's what we want. Save recipe, we want that as well. Image valid files, we're not really dealing with that anymore for now. Okay, this kind of works. It works. I think we're at a good stopping point now because let me just extract a lot of these here. Presentation here, yeah, let's take this puppy out. Pull them out here, add. Then we also need to pull this guy out. Add that one too. Then we have everything. Yep. So import is looking okay. Pizza, let's see. Search. Button is displayed. We're here. Okay. Go back. It's gone. Yep. Let's just search again. All right, this looks good to me. I just need to fix the top. I don't know why it has that little pattern at the top. Does this give it pattern? I don't know if I want the pattern top to be that way. Pattern again. I said top equals 0. I just want to see what this does. This goes all the way up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. All right, so for now, this works. This can be done here. Can this be using the landing screen? It probably could because I'm only doing a query, right? It's not specific to a URL. This just uses this URL. Okay. I think I'm doing this already. This works here. Yep. There we go. Now we have, and now I feel like this is a good stopping point because I have the import working. It's importing from here now. The next thing I need to do is, like when I hit edit, let's load the first screen now with actually like the content that we have on the database. So I'll go and do it here in a second. I'll probably do a different day because I need to stop here. It's already 1:30. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Let me commit this here and then call it a day. This one, yeah, I cleaned this up a bit. Yeah. Needs to be fixed. This guy go hard. Search. All this change, yeah. So let's just go ahead and do this. Web import screen. Handle the import, the fetching from a URL and saving to local DB. Handle the logic in the web import module. That way we will only go to the edit screen if the user decides to edit it. So we want the saving to be handled on this screen. Edit an imported recipe from a URL. Okay, that works. This works. Dope. All right. Sweet. So now I'm ready for next week. This kind of like, I kind of did this, right? So what I want to do now is load the first screen in the edit flow. Load the data and display it in the first screen edit in the edit flow. All right, this is my main task for next week, and this is going to be a huge task. I'm going to try and do this before, I guess, I end before next week. I'm going to try and finish this, but that will, we'll see. We'll see where I'm at by next week. Ideally, I'll be able to be done with this before next week, but if not, I'll work on this, which is to let's load the data and actually display it on this screen. Because right now, even if we, import something, it doesn't show up, right? So like, sopa de caldo, right? So like, if I go and import it, and go to edit, it needs to load that here, right? So that'll be my next task. Dope. Sweet. Okay, that'll be it for today. Thank you so much for coming out. I will see y'all on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.